Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, Kipchumba Murkomen, who is the Cabinet Minister of Infrastructure, Road and Transport, came out giving certain utterances as what he described Rwanda is now coming to bring a big trouble when it comes to the leadership of William Samoei Ruto. As we've seen also the response that have just come out from Uganda, we've seen also the response that is coming from Rwanda. Kipchumba Murkomen came out mocking Rwanda, though his description towards Rwanda was not in the basis of his interview. Then we wonder why Kipchumba Murkomen came out saying this.
Rwanda is not like Kenya. You know, like the president said yesterday in the interview that he had with you, we must live with certain expectations as a country that comes with democracy. Rwanda is autocracy, and there, whatever the president says is the law. Here in this country, if you make, the other day I announced that we wanted to retest the drivers because some of the drivers have no proper training, some of them have medical conditions that does not allow them to be on the roads. But what happened? You know, people caused chaos, went to court. So every decision you make in this country, you must go through first a proposal, then parliament, then public participation. Then after you go through the process, you go through the court, and that is our country. So what has happened, and the size of Rwanda, of course, is almost the size of, say, Kajiado County is even bigger. So you cannot compare the political situation in Rwanda and the size of the country with our country and our democracy. But we must maneuver through the process that we have. That's why we have to employ technology to deal with corruption and cartelism and, you know, all that kind of thing. But if we are a military state, you know that some countries execute people for even a small offense. We cannot do this in our country. We are different, and we must negotiate through the legal processes. And my friend Honorable Onyanga understands that it is not a minister or a police officer or a president does not have a silver bullet in terms of enforcement. It's a collective responsibility for all of us.
Okay. There's another one who says...
So that was the statement of Kipchumba Murkomen, coming out even mocking Rwanda. The size of Rwanda is like the size of Kajiado County. Remember one thing, that Rwanda is in East African community. And what response that came from Kipchumba Murkomen, and let me say that was just purely mockery. I think the first most thing that you must understand is that as much as Uganda, Rwanda, and other countries are coming out to blame Kenya when it comes to the statement that was given out by Kipchumba Murkomen, this is whatever Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi is coming out to say. The Dr. Singungi Korir, you need to urgently organize workshops for government officials and educate them on basis of basic tenets on the Committee of Nations. CS Kipchumba Murkomen can't attack a sovereign-friendly state without provocation and disparage President Paul Kagame just like that. This embarrassing. CS must be taken through a crash course, teaching them the responsibilities that come with their new constitutional offices. Very soon, Kenya will be a pariah state in the hood. That is whatever Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi is coming out to say. I think that this was not enough. I saw again someone from Rwanda. Someone from Rwanda came out not hesitating and saying something that is very crucial. This is a citizen from Rwanda. He's saying, I used to do a TV show with my friend CS Kipchumba Murkomen over a decade ago. He used to be one of the most honest debates, very grounded and self-aware. To the best of my knowledge, the CS doesn't drink, yet here on national TV is engaging in a bar talk. No way of minister can describe a friendly neighboring country as an autocracy on national TV. Hubris, arrogance. That is whatever he's saying. And again, he's adding saying that yes, Kenya has a thriving democracy, but who said ours is the best and only way to govern country? What if a majority of Rwandans are okay with so-called autocracy? Who are we to judge? That is whatever someone is coming out to say. Now, it seems like that was not enough. Someone from Uganda, and is so much important, and is the chairperson of NRM, the political party of Yoweri Museveni, is the chairperson there. And remember, when he's coming out to speak it out, this is a conversation that they had in Uganda. This is whatever Mukula is saying. I wish express my deep concern and disappointment regarding the recent media attack on Rwanda by Kenyan Minister of Transport and Roads. The comments made by the minister were not only uncalled for but as undiplomatic, and they go against the spirit of East African community. As a concerned Pan-Africanist and strong supporter of future East African political federation, I firmly believe in the importance of maintaining strong diplomatic relations between our two countries. The East African community has always thrived on cooperation, mutual respect, and understanding. It is disheartening to witness such actions that undermines the principles we hold dear. The media attack not only risks straining the relationship between our nations, but also undermines the trust built over years of collaboration. It is crucial to address this matter promptly to prevent any further damage to the bilateral relations between Kenya and Rwanda. Therefore, I kindly request an immediate intervention from the highest level of Kenyan government. Such will not only demonstrate a commitment to diplomacy, but also signify a willingness to rectify the situation and restore the trust between our nations. Furthermore, open communications and willingness to understand each other's perspectives are essential to maintaining a strong and harmonious East African community. That is whatever the chairperson of NRM is coming out to say, the political party in Uganda. I think this is something that has made some members of East African community feeling like they are being mocked by this such called, let me say, cabinet ministers of the Republic of Kenya. Now, as this is something that is coming on board, I think there's a big problem with our leaders in the country. You cannot just come out even to insult another country which your basis of argument does not even in touch to. And even if your basis of argument is touched to whatever you're going to refer to another country, it is a bad behavior for a cabinet minister to come out and describe a country like that. It means you're coming out to say that Paul Kagame is dictator, because everything that he decides on is final. So if you're coming out to say that Paul Kagame is a dictator, he's a man and a member of the nations that are in East African community. The same country is in African Union, where William Ruto always go ahead and represent them in several issues outside the Africa. So it's showing a kind of crucial issues that must be addressed by Kenyan government. You saw whatever was happening just 4 days ago, where the opposition leader of DRC Congo came out having his press briefing in Nairobi County, Serena Hotel, and even coming out to utter such words that was breaking kind of good relationship in between Kenya government and also DRC government. And as we speak, the ambassador of DRC Congo from Kenya has been recalled. So there's a kind of leadership that we're having in this country that is going to damage our country relationship with other nations outside, maybe in East African community or African Community, AU. But there's something and behavior that of course, these ministers are having. I think if it is not going to be addressed, I think we have a big problem. And this problem is going to bring us a lot of problem again and again. Which for me, I know William Ruto will come out and defend Kipchumba Murkomen, the way Kipchumba Murkomen has come out to defend himself. That he was just giving his related kind of argument towards Rwanda. But the truth of the matter, as much as we are concerned, is that I don't believe and I don't agree with Kipchumba Murkomen coming out to say that Rwanda is autocracy, even if they are. That is none of our business. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.